Hey everyone, Jake here for Extreme Terrain, and in this video we're taking a look at this 32-tooth speedometer gear fitting 1993 to 2006 YJ and TJ Wranglers. If your speedometer just suddenly stopped working entirely, or if it's reading off because of other mods you've done, this is an easy and affordable way to get the issue corrected on your YJ or TJ. This little part is the key to having your speedometer do its job correctly. Over time, plastic gears can wear out or break, and your speedo may not function at all. It's a perfect drop-in replacement for your original too, and especially if you've re-geared your Jeep, fitted different sized wheels and tires, or done both of those things, your speedometer could be reading off by a pretty significant amount. And this is the way to get that corrected. This gear in particular has 32 teeth, so whether this is going to work properly for you or not depends on your rear axle ratio and of course the size of the tires you've got on there. I would encourage you to check out some charts, make sure this is going to be the right tooth count for your setup, or that this is going to be a stock replacement for you if that's what you're going for. Just like your original, this has a metal shaft with a plastic gear on it, so it's exactly the same setup, not going to cause any issues with function, and plastic is going to be good in there too because this is going to be running around in some fluid. Pricing comes in under $60, which is a small price to pay to fix a big and potentially dangerous issue. Having your speedometer work and read the correct speed is of course very important for your safety and for those around you. And if you can correct a speedometer that is reading incorrectly or simply not working at all, that's a pretty small price to pay. Installation is going to get a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter. The job should only take you about 30 minutes to complete. This may seem like it's a complicated part that's buried deep within the transmission of your Jeep, but it's actually just a couple of bolts to undo on your transfer case, and then you can swap this right in place of your old one. Just make sure you have a new O-ring handy as well so you don't get any leaks. We're going to walk you through that install process now though, so for that, let's head on out to the shop.
Tools required for this install include a ratchet and a 1/2-inch socket. What's up guys? Today we're installing a speedometer gear on our Wrangler, so let's get started. So to remove our speedometer gear, we're going to come to our transfer case right about at the center of the vehicle. Now all you have to do is remove this 1/2-inch bolt and this retainer clip, and then you can just pull this whole unit out, which will expose your speedometer gear. Now I'm going to disconnect our connector, which you don't have to do. I'm just doing it so I can pull this whole unit out so I can give you a closer look of it on the table. So I'm going to pull this tab back and wiggle my connector out. And then I'm going to take a 1/2-inch socket and remove that bolt. And then with that bolt removed, you can remove that retainer clip and wiggle this out of place. So now with our whole unit here removed, we just need to grab onto our gear. We're gonna pull it out, it'll slide right out, and then we can get our new one in. So now with our old gear removed, we just need to press in our new one, and then we can get this back on the Jeep. So just take the metal side of it here, slide it in, and then you're just gonna push it in until it clips into place. Now one quick thing to note before we throw this back in the Jeep is on this black plastic, we have numbers stamped into it. Right here we have 26 to 31, here we have 32 to 38, and here we have 39 to 45. These numbers are gonna represent the amount of teeth in the gear. Now yours might be different, but the one we pulled out of here was a 30 tooth. So we had this 26 to 31 facing straight down in the 6 o'clock position. Since our new one's gonna be a 32 tooth, we're gonna have to rotate this to the 32 to 38 range. So this part's gonna be pointed straight down at the 6 o'clock position. So now we're gonna slide this in, starting out with the 32 to 38 in the straight down 6 o'clock position. It might not end up exactly straight down because we do have these notches that our retaining clip has to clip into, so it might get rotated slightly. But we're gonna start like that. And just wiggle that in. Get your clip in place. And we did have to rotate that slightly to get our bolt hole to line up. And then just press that the rest of the way in. Thread in your bolt, and now take your 1/2-inch socket, make sure that that clip stays in those grooves, and tighten down your bolt. You don't have to go super crazy tight with that. And then you can just grab your connector and press that into place. So that'll wrap up this review and install of the speedometer gear 32 tooth for your 93 to 06 Jeep Wrangler YJ and TJ. Thank you for watching, and for all things Wrangler, keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.